Keir Starmer has not shut down GB News, where Mr. Farage has his own show, just because Mr. Farage has used his airtime to call for banning peaceful protests that he disagrees with. No one has stopped him from going on Russian TV 17 times and saying the one world political leader he most admired was Vladimir Putin, even though Vladimir Putin is a war criminal. War criminal. 17 times. War criminal. And a dictator. This hearing's just a drive-by hit against a strong Democratic ally to benefit a Donald Trump sycophant and wannabe. Thank you kindly, Mr. Chairman, and welcome to our witnesses. I imagine that in a hearing about threats to freedom of speech abroad, we might hear from a Russian dissident about Putin's massive violations of political freedom. Or perhaps a Chinese pro-democracy activist about President Xi's attacks on free speech in Hong Kong, Tibet, Xinjiang. Or maybe a journalist about the Saudi Crown Prince's assassination of Jamal Khashoggi. But no. The dictators of the world have got nothing to fear from this hearing. The star witness is not a human rights leader, but a far-right, pro-Putin politician who leads the UK Reform Party. Calls England an authoritarian regime. Wannabe. While saying that Vladimir Putin is the world leader he admires the most. Wannabe. Americans aren't worried about the EU or the Online Safety Act in the UK. We're not worried about white nationalists not having enough license to incite lynch mobs to set immigrants on fire in their bedrooms. Americans are worried that Donald Trump is working to rewrite and whitewash American history in our museums, our textbooks, and our national parks, to ban books in our libraries, and to censor any news stories critical of him by installing political henchmen in private broadcast rooms. Americans know that academic freedom is in danger. Academic freedom is in danger. Americans see Trump trying to harass, intimidate, control, and shut down the press. Free speech is so much in danger in the US today that if the government tries to violate our rights, we might not even be able to find a lawyer to defend ourselves because Trump is systematically exacting retribution against law firms that represent anyone on the other side of a case against him. Free speech is in danger when visitors to our country have their social media accounts screened at the border. Free speech is in danger when To Kill a Mockingbird, The Handmaid's Tale, 1984, and The Kite Runner are banned from our schools and libraries across the country. Private comments made by federal employees are scrutinized for anti-Trump bias, and they can lose their jobs because of it. Then we've entered the realm not just of Vladimir Putin, but of Joseph Stalin. Now, Mr. Trump and Mr. Farage both claim they're protectors of free speech, but they only want to protect speech they agree with. In the UK, Mr. Farage is openly promoting the abolition of the Human Rights Act of 1998 to be replaced with a British Bill of Rights that limits the right of free speech to British citizens and legally sanctioned residents. He complains that racist threats against immigrants are not protected free speech, while he proposes to strip migrants, tourists, and perhaps even visiting American congresspeople of any free speech rights at all. That's the kind of free speech he's committed to. To the people of UK who think this Putin-loving free speech imposter and Trump sycophant will protect freedom in your country, come on over to America and see what Trump and MAGA are doing to destroy our freedom. Think twice before you let Mr. Farage make Britain great again.